Welcome back to Village in Motion this Wednesday, September 19th. I'm Clint Lambert, and this segment of the show, I am pleased to announce that we have two members of Daughters of the American Revolution. Locally, we have Gwen Lockhart, who is a resident and a member of the Daughters of the American Revolution, and we have an honored guest with us in the form of Mary Sue Sims, who's a regent for the George Mason chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Very glad to have you with us this morning. I've heard about DAR all my life, but I have never really understood what it was. What is it, Mary Sue?
Daughters of the American Revolution is a nonprofit, non-political, volunteer women's group that began as a result of a lot of hard work in 1890. It has about 185,000 members.
Wow.
About 3,000 chapters like George Mason here in Green Spring, and is in all 50 states, the District of Columbia, and 13 countries around the world.
Wow.
Our main focus is education, patriotism, and love of country, and particularly when it comes to women's issues. And so that is the focus for the group.
What does it take for a lady to be a member of DAR?
Well, Miss Gwen, having just joined, and she can tell you that it takes a lot of hard work and being able to prove your lineage back to someone who supported or fought in the Revolutionary War. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a soldier, but that person could have paid taxes. That person could have given a cow or a horse or his gun. And so that is what the DAR looks for, improving lineage back to supporting the American Revolution.
Oh, all right. And so you really need to know what your heritage is.
Correct.
In regards to it.
Yes, and genealogy plays a point.
Genealogy.
Yes.
Do you have to have the actual documentation of everything and stamps on this, that, and the other?
Just about. Maybe Gwen could tell how.
Well, we have a wonderful woman in the Daughters of American Revolution. She's very smart in this area. What's Chris's last name? I forgot.
Westcott.
Westcott. I'm sorry, I forgot. She was so helpful. She's helpful to each one of us as we prepare to get initiated into DAR.
Okay. And what all did you have to accumulate in order?
I had to provide birth certificates. I fortunately was able to tie into some lineage a little further back that already had documentation, which really helped my situation.
Wonderful.
Not everyone is that lucky. So.
If I knew someone who I thought may have some connection to the revolution, how would I go about getting them to?
Just contact either myself or Gwen or someone here at Green Spring who is affiliated with the Daughters of the American Revolution, and we'll see if we can make it happen. Or rather, Chris will see if she can make it happen. Chris is the linchpin to all of this, and she has just been absolutely stellar in her activities.
She's incredible. She really is.
No, that's tremendous.
And all of a sudden, oh, there it is.
So is there a master book or a master computer program that shows all the members and the lineages?
Yes, it's available just to, certain portions of it are available only to regents or registrars like Chris is. But anyone can go in there and check and see if the person that they are thinking to be a patriot actually is considered a patriot by DAR.
Okay. I heard you say that you have to have a lineage to somebody who's even potentially supported to not fight.
Yes.
So could that be a lady who supported? Could that be a man who supported?
That I'm not sure about if it's female.
Okay.
Because I have not ever been asked that particular question. Usually back at that time, it was the male that paid taxes. It was the male that gave a horse or a gun or something like that. So you ask a good question.
Okay, because what I was thinking about was the camp followers that you hear about, and the ladies that did, the mending of the clothes, the cooking of the food, those kinds of things. And I was wondering if somebody was related to one of those individuals.
I have never been asked that question, but I will find out.
Okay. And Gwen, that would be a good thing for you to write for the Villager.
Oh, that sounds like a good thing. You can help me.
Okay, we can do that.
Meredith, you mentioned that you are a regent.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It's sort of like chairman, president of the local association.
Oh, okay.
I sort of oversee the running of the meetings and make sure everything runs smoothly, and help with the board officers get together and plan the programs that are done each month. And we meet here on the the fourth Tuesday of every month.
Fourth Tuesday of every month here at Green Spring.
Here at Green Spring. And we have a very special meeting coming up next month. Next month on the fourth Tuesday, which I believe is the 23rd, we have Mr. Andrew Oak coming to make a presentation. And Andrew Oak is known as the First Ladies' Man. Because Andrew Oak has, over the past years, done 2 books, volume 1 and 2, on all the First Ladies from Martha Washington forward.
Wow, interesting.
Those of us who went to the Virginia Daughters of the American Revolution State Conference this past March, were absolutely astounded at the presentation that he made. So much so that he is coming, and the meeting is open to all, or his presentation is open to all Green Spring residents.
So that would be 23rd of October?
23rd of October, 4 p.m. down in the theater here at Village Square.
Okay.
And he is going to make his presentation. I'll give you just a little.
All right. Give us a teaser.
A teaser.
All right.
There is one First Lady who has made an impact on probably more people, both here in the United States and around the world, than any other First Lady. Now, and he will say that most likely somebody would say Eleanor Roosevelt or Jacqueline Kennedy or someone like that. And but this is not the case. And so I'm going to put that little teaser out and say, come on the 23rd of October at 4 p.m. in the theater, and you will find out who this very interesting, very important lady who has impacted so many people here in the United States and also around the world.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
It is.
Sounds like everybody should be there. Daughters of the American Revolution mean the only ladies, right?
Yes. But there are also the Sons of the American Revolution.
Oh, okay.
SAR.
All right.
DARS and SAR.
Yeah.
And then there are also CARS, CAR, Children of the American Revolution, because a female has to be 18 years of age before she can join DAR.
Oh, okay.
But Children of the American Revolution can join earlier and then go into either DAR or SAR.
All right. What are the benefits of being a member of DAR?
Where do I start?
We have interesting programs. I'll throw that out right away.
Okay.
I have found them of interest.
Yes, they're educational. They're informative. They're hopefully sometimes funny, which all helps us makes us remember and learn.
Right.
The focus is varied as whether it be educational or historical. The camaraderie.
All right.
The camaraderie of getting together and talking about things that are of interest to us all, particularly our genealogy. One of the things that I like to do is open up the floor and let the ladies tell about their particular patriot and what actually brought them into the organization.
Interesting.
And you learn an awful lot from
I'm
not
sure.
only your own personal heritage, but from that of other people in the room.
Certainly. Well, it sounds fascinating.
It is.
Absolutely fascinating. And you guys meet once a month
Yes,
here at Green Spring.
yes,
And you always have a program.
yes.
And frequently go on to the Woodland Skies dining room, and there's more camaraderie.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How many members do you have here at Green Spring?
About 102.
Wow. Okay.
And clearly the majority are Green Spring residents.
Right.
But there are also Green Spring employees that have learned about DAR and their possibility of joining.
Okay.
So
That really sounds fascinating. It really does.
it is.
Okay. Gwen, comments that we haven't talked about. What?
I can only share my enthusiasm. I'm awfully glad I'm now a member of DAR, and it's something that I've thought about doing for years, and to finally pull together my genealogy enough to present it, and then have the help I did in getting it corrected and sent on into national.
Well,
I really appreciate all that, and I've really enjoyed the camaraderie. The Green Spring ladies are really the cream of the crop, and it's lovely. It's just wonderful.
very, very nice.
I'm very enthused. I enjoy what we're supporting, patriotism.
Okay. Very good. And final words, Mary Sue.
Just think about your past. Think about because if you don't know where you've been, it's hard to find out where you're going to go.
Yes.
And looking into genealogy it's like being a gumshoe detective. And you always find something. I found out that I have a 6th great grandmother that's known as the Witch of Pungo.
Ah, okay.
And there's a lot of history there, and a lot of things that we can learn about ourselves, our families, and our togetherness.
Well, ladies, both of you, thank you so very much for being with us. Thank you for sharing. I'm looking forward to the 23rd of October. Okay.
Thank you, Clint.
Thank you.
Very good. Well, folks,